Take my love and you take it down. Climb a mountain and you turn around. But if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will a landslide bring you down, down? Will the landslide bring you down, down? And if I see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will a landslide bring you down, down? Oh, the landslide will bring you down, down. Welcome back to Visitor Parking. We should do more acoustic style episodes where I just whisper at you in ASMR. I'm a little high right now. Are you high right now? Do you ever get nervous? Something, something, something. Man, is it true? Mm. 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 Since my date of birth caused you nothing but hurt. Welcome back, Visitor Parking. It had huge success this week. Huge Visitor Parking had a huge W on the social media boards. We were able to do numbers. We were just doing, not Super Bowl numbers by any means, but we were doing fantastic numbers on Instagram. So thank you for all who voted. The winner is, I like both designs. The first design, clearly, we didn't catch a lot of people, surprisingly, didn't catch the vomiting. I didn't catch it, so you're not alone. You're not alone if that was you. But welcome back, guys. Welcome back. This is a day in the life episode. Nothing special. So if you're looking for that type of action, if you're looking for that laddie, if you're looking for that lass, we just had St. Patrick's Day, hence the accent. Oh my God, I pray to God. I pray to God it's recording on here. What is the recording setting? Are we on audio? Are we on audio? Fuck. Hold on. Today was one of those days that you just enjoyed life. I think it's because the spring is springing. The spring is definitely sprunging. And it's like a 60, 70 degree day outside. What could go wrong? I think it's pretty funny, the parking lot at work, where I visited parking, got to talk about a parking lot. It was empty today. I find that you remote workers, when the weather's nice, when it's a little rainy outside, you don't come to work. You just, little Kamala didn't come to work today because it was raining and the weather was nice and you didn't need to go to work. No, but the parking lots are a lot emptier on rainy and sunny days. I don't have to be like I don't know what you'd call it, a graphictology major, demographic major. I don't know what socioeconomic major. Oh, excuse me. Gotta adjust. Little cinematography nightmare there. That was getting positioning and stay on camera has been one of the hardest things because I am a fidgety fuck. I want to move my hands. I want to fiddle them. I just want to move. Like, my little feet are wiggling right now. But yeah. We had one of those days, and I say we, me and my inner child, we just had the best day, I can't say we on camera. Don't let the we had a good day. Stop saying we on camera. But we did have a good day. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. Yeah, the voices are not real. That's part of the comedy. So, hope everybody is having a fantastic week. This was a long ass week, motherfuckers. Like when the weather is nice, you drink more. You go, you're with friends. You're working more. It just feels like you're just more motivated to kill it at work, have a beer after work, martini, whatever it is that you drink, and that's kind of where I'm at this week. The camera's falling again. The camera's falling. I can't work with this. I'm sorry, fellas, ladies. We're just having camera difficulties this episode. The lights have been fun. So everyone's asked me if I got a new camera. I didn't get a new camera. I just got lights. So when ChatGPT, when it took me to film school, I was like, Chat, we need to go to film school in probably, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes or so. So it's like, all right, bet film school usually costs $50K. We're going to teach you, what it teaches these nerds, years. We're going to teach it in 30 minutes. I'm not even speaking English, but yeah. So key lighting, the 2 key lights here. We got a ring light here. And all of a sudden my iPhone camera looks like some $500 camera. So if anybody needs a little tip there, invest in some lights. Unless you look like a beast, and then it's just gonna show a beast. Like sometimes this makes me not look good, and I'm like, I'm a good. Been watching The White Lotus. If you guys have a chance, great show. Fuck. I'm tired. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. I'm not doing this shit. Not doing it. I feel bad because I feel like I judge myself way too harshly on camera, and I'm sure all of you would too, But, I have lost 15 pounds. But then the camera probably just puts it all back on, So it's like a little self-conscious on here. But no, like I was saying earlier, I know I'm a big, beautiful, sexy man and all, but yeah, putting yourself out there on this stuff is not for the faint of heart. You got to have really thick skin. And luckily I'm thick, so I've got the thickest of skins. Yeah, man, I went out on Tuesday. I think it was Monday night. All of you guys who I think hopefully listen, or at least I know you're watching the clips. Dude, they were all my friends. Some of them were out at this bar, and they were all calling me a podcaster, but they were like, it's like in slow motion. I had a couple drinks already, so it was like they're like, you podcast. Like I saw them in slow motion, go podcaster, and they were throwing it with the hard R. They were like podcaster, like it was a stone. So, that wasn't super chill. Made me feel like, damn, you're an idiot. But then I remembered, I was like, wait, Alex, you are an idiot. And so I was like, I don't really care. Because this has brought me a lot of joy doing this whole segment. And I think chat just find it perfectly. Like our slogan, our team slogan here. It's like, I think it was like saying comedy, chaos, comedy, chaos, like unfiltered. I thought a nice little 3-word slogan was good. Thought that was justified for what we do here. And yeah, I think we did a little poll yesterday, did great numbers, and I think we're just growing on social media. But again, if I get focused on going viral, that's when it starts to become a job, and I'm like, I don't like it. But if I just do it and I talk about my daily life, or I make myself laugh, That's all we're doing it for at the end of the day anyway. So, but yeah, we got the second microphone today. The bag was secured. No, so shout out my dad. He actually bought me a second mic. Because I was like, dude, like these are expensive. Like, everything right now is in the business in my house. Like, I don't know if that's something I want to like, invest in. He's like, son, I got you. I was like, no, Dad, you don't need to. And then he's like, dude, I got it. He's like, how much is it? Like $50, $60. I was like, nah, dude, like these mics, like the mics I gotta get, those are good. So, shout out, big investor in the show. So the microphone was expensive, and that's kind of been my, I've become cheap this year, so that was a hard thing to adjust buying, but we did it. Thanks, Dad. So that was nice. Yeah, what else? Today was just one of those days, man. I woke up and I was like, I saw my daughter and she was so happy, and everybody's just been, I think in a better mood because the weather's nice, and uh, you know, when Sienna wakes up happy, I wake up happy. Mom wakes up happy. We go to work, get to work. The parking lot's empty. There's like half the people there because I don't know what it is, the weather or whatever. But we're getting our sign out front of the building. Our company logo's finally going on the street. Like, I don't know why they didn't throw that in because we're like one of the only tenants there. So it's like, got like a 10-year lease at this building, and it's right by the gym. So it's like, there's a ton of foot traffic. We're like all day. The gym's the busiest thing. There's your sign right there. If I can see cars driving back and forth to that gym every day, there's not that many kids in the area off school. These are grown-ups going to the gym all day. Different times, different hours. So I think it'll be good to get our name out there, our brand, when people can see it driving by. So it's definitely, I felt like that was a good investment. Not sure why the building didn't pay for it, but it's an ongoing thing. It's like the guy in White Lotus. If you guys have watched that, spoiler alert, White Lotus. I felt so personally attacked by the first season of that show because it felt like it was like, I was like, damn, is this on one of my family vacations? And it was I was like the rich kids, like the rich mom's son who got this. Like when I go places, I was kind of the same way my whole life. Like, my mom would send me on these dope ass trips because she had her company was super successful, both of them. So I would get to go on these crazy good vacations, and then God, this pains me to say. It pains me to say even on air. But I was that guy from White Lotus who was literally like, "This isn't the room." He gets to the room. It's massive. It's gigantic, and he's like, "This isn't the room on the picture." And he's going up to the manager the entire time, and God, he just couldn't that. Something like that. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just being a rich kid or something. It's almost he had to have his say. He had to be like, this is can we go into the bigger room? And yeah, I still do that on vacations and stuff. Not as bad, but that was because it went on for the whole show. He is asking about, so he gets this room, and it's it wasn't the room that he booked online, and his wife's they're newlyweds, I think, and she's like, your mom paid for this room. What do you care? And he's like, it's on principle. Yeah, so it was weird. I'm not that extreme, but it was just a couple of the things were pretty funny. And yeah, White Lotus is a really good show. It's got me hooked. It's got me hooked at the moment. Great show. If you guys have a chance to get on that, HBO. I watched the trailers for a long time. Had no fucking clue what it was about. Had no clue. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how we got from the work to there. I guess maybe it was just talking about, I don't know how we got here. This is the problem. This is why this is why we go on these tangents, So, oh boy, he's saying, he's lost it. Yeah, that's when he's lost it. Just trying to get this mic balanced. I'm sorry, guys. What am I doing? We're fidgeting. Why do I not? Sorry. Yeah, we get to work. We just have the best, the best day. Um, I work with my wife. I don't think I've ever told you guys that. Um, I grew up kind of in a family, like in a family business. So like for me, seeing family members work together, like it didn't weird me out. You know, everybody advises us not to do that. Everyone says it's probably not a good thing to work with your spouse. Um, that comes with, that comes with every job. I feel like you work with your spouse, you don't work with your spouse. At least my spouse isn't getting like tickled at her job by another dude. Like, you know, so I know it's like I'm her boss. I'm the one like tickling my spouse at work. Yeah. No, but you know what I mean. Like, they all have their things. You get your work wife, your work husband, and my work wife is literally my work wife. She is my wife. She is my wife, and so we make it work for sure. I don't see a lot of. I mean, there are definitely problems with it, but those are, it's more just like seeing each other all the time. Like you got to find interesting ways to like keep it fresh, so it's not just the same thing every day. But yeah, we work together. It's pretty cool. I mean, I love it. Some days, lunch can be like a little date. Now, like today, we had our daughter's. She is now the camera is turning on me. It's been a cinematographic fucking disaster tonight. I can't find my angles. Can't find my mic. I'd say that's the worst part right now that I'm dealing with in podcasting. It's not trying to get famous or trying to be good at it. It's just the lighting, this bullshit. It's like it's so much, and trying to get like I want the mic in the shot, but I can't get the mic in the shot. And then I reposition myself, and I don't like it, and I gotta change. All right. I think we're back. Took a little turn for the worse there. But yeah. Just keeping it short, honestly. We're just tapping in. Tap, tap, tap. Not riding the momentum at all. At all. So here's what happened. I had this experience going to my kids' daycare. I went to this daycare. My daughter went to this daycare. My second daughter went to this daycare. And I'm there for the parent-teacher conference, and the teacher, like, slips us a little sheet of paper. And she's like, go ahead. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, she I don't think her English was very good, so, like, she just wanted us to read it. So we read it. But like I wanted to hear stuff about my kid, I didn't come to that's it. Literally, she tried to hand me an email. I'm like, you can't print out like a memo and like make me read it, like tell me how special and important my kid is. So they did that. She said that all kids are special,